back to Detroit Lions news. I was trying to make a poll here. I'll get up in a minute. Sam Laporta back at practice today, working team drills, working individual drills. Even called a nice little big gain down the middle of the field. What? You got some? Read it.
Will.i.am said Caleb is gay.
Okay. Nice.
Put it out there.
Hot take alert.
DNC says easy likes it. He said throw that shit up again.
He did ask for the double take. Did ask for the double take for sure.
Rubbernecking for Caleb Williams.
One more time, Jamie. Can you pull that up?
One more time. No more Caleb, throwing that shit back. We're talking about the Detroit Lions having an all-pro back at practice, which is Sam Laporta. Indefinitely wasn't too long, apparently, because he was back at camp today. Dan hasn't really talked about it yet, but he was back. Ben Barch also came back from the concussion protocol.
Shut up.
But you had your that linebacker we were talking about. He's done indefinitely. As
Damone Clark.
Yeah, Damone Clark. So, but it's good to hear that Sam Laporta is back. Hopefully that means he is on track to play for the opener against the Saints. It's not like
he's got to be.
It's not like you're going to
played 11-11. He's playing.
Yeah, good.
Which shout out Sammy Lapotts. I love my boy TC.
Hips don't lie.
There were some situations out there. I was like, ooh, kind of let that guy through. He had a great block on Sonny Styles. I don't know if you guys saw that on that Josh Dobbs touchdown run.
Yeah,
it was TC who sealed off Sonny Styles in that one. But then there's another one on the right. I think it was a safety or something came blitzing through.
Yeah,
got through my man TC, got the sack. But Sam Laporta is like you said. TC admitted himself. Sam Laporta's an all-pro tight end. You want him in there for those situations.
Our guy Peaceful Tim says Laporta is back indefinitely.
I was going to say, I can't wait to see how he bounces back from this indefinite injury.
Tev Sauce, remember, for 43 months.
Damn.
Count that high.
Shout out
to Tev Sauce. He says, Sam wasn't out long enough. Someone hurt him now. All right. Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah. For something crazy, I ain't trying.
Yeah, I don't want to read it again, but shout out for 43 months. No, but Sam is extremely important, and we talked about how the depth of the tight end room is a strength for the Lions this year for sure when you look at Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, and Tyler Conklin. But they probably don't want to use too many tight ends at the same time. They would like to do just one tight end sets because of the amount of talent you have at the skill position. So having your all-pro be that tight end is going to be important, especially hopefully getting some work in this preseason with Blake Miller and now with Cade Mays out, the new center, just for communication purposes.
Need him, right?
Yeah,
next to the rookie.
Oh yeah, helping that offensive line.
Plant Sam Laporta there to help out the rookie if he's getting killed and these gets the veteran guys. Although today's Blake Miller, I guess, looking pretty good.
Yeah,
starting to stop DJ Wanham.
Good.
So there's that.
I mean, I've liked what I've seen. I think he's had a good camp. I think it started off a little rough, which was going to happen. That's what happens with rookies more likely than not. I thought he had a good showing in the 2 preseason games. I think all the reports of him getting better, learning from his mistakes, being a quick learner as well, not getting beat by the same thing twice. That's what you got to do. And now it's just reps. And I think Blake Miller is on the track to being Taylor Decker 2.0, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for your not like same play style, but to be a solid tackle in the league for a long time, and that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, I just think people should set the proper expectations for him. Blake Miller is a rookie. He wasn't top 10. He wasn't top 15. He's probably going to get beat a few times here this season.
Yeah.
He's just learned through, being the fire.
And
that's
having
why I
Sam
like he's going
Laporta
against Aiden Hudson and DJ Wam and all these guys. He's different body types, constantly attacking them. I like that.
And having Sam Laporta next to him will inspire a lot more confidence. Those
Absolutely.
chip blocks are a little bit more heavy when they're coming from an all-pro. And we know that Laporta is just as important in the run game when it comes to blocking and different designs as he is in the pass game. So getting that chemistry with him and Blake for another week or so before we get into the regular season will be great.
Also, shout out to Sam Laporta returning. Guys who are out today not participating, Isaiah Pacheco, Jabari Small, Cade Mays, obviously, Michael Neese, Miles Frazier, Jimmy Rolder, Damone Clark, Thomas Harper, Dan Jackson, and Christian Ezian. We'll probably get an update on Ezian tomorrow. Damone Clark, obviously, we knew about Thomas Harper as well. But
do you think that Miles Frazier makes the team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for depth purposes.
He's had a rough spring or rough
Yeah.
summer.
But it's like who's making it over him. You know,
Didn't we just sign a center today
They
as well?
did.
They
They
did
did
just sign,
bring in
yeah,
a
an
center
offensive
today. Probably, I would hard pressed to make the team at this point. When
but I think they brought him in because they lost Michael Neese this last preseason game.
oh, okay.
Does that also say anything about Seth McLaughlin or?
It could. I mean, if he does well, you know, I won't say that it won't.
Right on.
Probably just to fill reps during the preseason games.
But I think it's a
Yeah.
little bit more of that than it sounds like disrespectful, but
Yeah.
it's not like we signed him.
I mean,
last
hey, it's
week.
an opportunity
we
for him.
lost the guy who played center, then we signed a center. It's like, well, that's probably why you signed that guy there.
They also met with Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to. I'm looking for the kid's name that we just signed. By the way.
I can't remember it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Whatever.
But the most important thing is Sam Laporta is back.
He's
Yeah.
from Purdue.
Yep.
Are you guys worried about Sam Laporta's durability at all? I
Yes.
mean, like,
I mean, back injuries, hip
Yeah.
injuries, those aren't good, especially for tight ends who are big, get tackled in the legs and the lower back a lot, are going across the middle. You know, very
Right.
vulnerable for a lot of, which is good that Goff is, because Goff doesn't really leave his receivers out to dry too often. So that's definitely a plus. But
Definitely sound like more of a maintenance thing too. It's from the be back was 5 days later. Mm-hmm. The report came out on the 20th.
yeah,
it wasn't it a knee injury he had his first year?
Laporta,
Or
yeah.
he had a knee
Going
injury.
to the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah. So
He thought through that shit and had a pretty good game.
he did.
Yeah, I have no doubts in his toughness, his ability to play through injuries. But yeah, this is a lot of injuries for somebody that's on their rookie contract, that's looking for an extension. I'm not saying don't re-sign him, but I'm saying you might want to like factor that in it, especially if it continues to compound, like hip, back. Like if you see back pop up more than once, now I'm really starting to worry, because like you said, that's the one that can kind of easily be re-aggravated in just damn near any play. So I'm just worried about it. I'm worried about it. I know as we talk extensions.
Just be happy it's not a back injury.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I mean, hip does connect to the back, but it's not the back directly or anything.
Right.
Like, it's like
And-
more the front of your body, not the back of your body, not
Yeah.
your fucking tailbone or nothing like that. Like, I'm cool with that. By the way, the center's name is Gus Hartwig.
Gus Hartwig,
that we
yeah.
signed. So, and I think it's more of a Michael Neese thing. But yeah, I think the best point we made about all of this from Sam Laporta's return is he's going to help out Blake Miller.
For sure.
You're going to need that for sure.
Super
No
chat
doubt.
in there from Superfan Hutch, our guy. He
Shout
says,
out, Mike.
Yo, Easy, remember the time you said you would cop me those D-Book Lion shoes? LOL, hope y'all have a good day. And good show, fellas. Y'all the real ones.
Dog, so I'm like, I'm not a big shoe guy because I just can't wear them. I have flat feet. They just don't fit and they're uncomfortable. Those bitches are hard. That's
Yeah.
one of the few times like, damn,
They're pretty sweet.
I wish we could wear some. I might have to
Way
get them for
cooler than
Bryson.
the jerseys.
Bro,
Yeah.
at this point, Devin Booker, man, stop. Like, stop.
It is
Hanging out with
bullshit.
hanging out with Chris's girls, man. Like going to the dream cruise, like
Hanging
man.
out with my girlfriend's boyfriend.
Shout out Nick Lucino, hanging out with Devin Booker.
Yeah, no. I just think that this Devin Booker shit, like, stop with the Detroit shit. We get you love it, but, like,
Yeah.
don't do no more Detroit shit till you retire. When you retire, well, welcome back. But, like, until then, stop wearing the fucking Detroit hat. Stop getting the Detroit like merch and all this. Like,
Am I just
Bro.
like, am I in the wrong where I'm like, by the way, Chris Paul used to be one of my favorite players. I think I talked about this on the show before too. But I lost respect for him. It's like, you tell me you want to win, but you take the biggest fucking contract everywhere you went, the entirety of your fucking career.
Yeah.
Everywhere you went. Don't tell me you want to win if that's the case. Devin Booker, don't tell me you love Detroit. You want to, Detroit's your favorite team. Fuck that. If that was the case, you would have found a way to be here.
right.
There's been like
I'm sick of it,
5
too.
off seasons of potential.
And it's, like
And he's making money from the shoes and shit too.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Have commercials. Like, you don't got to take these big ass contracts.
Chris Paul said he was addicted to playing in the finals. Well, he is recovered. He
Yeah,
never made it back.
That's like Brad Holmes called himself a fucking cornerback. With.
Yeah, literally.
Listen, I trade Duran for fucking Booker right now.
Oh
still.
yeah,
Oh,
I
for
would.
sure.
I would
No,
too.
don't get twisted.
I would too. I would love Devin Booker to Detroit, but that's why I'm saying
Phoenix.
stop, because it's like, dude, you're not gonna
That's not gonna
request a
happen.
trade. You're not gonna request a trade, and even if you do now at this fucking money, like, I want Devin Booker. Don't get me wrong, but like at this money, he's gonna be making $70 million in a season.
Damn.
Yeah, maybe he
Cade
can
is
stay.
making 50.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe he can stay.
I can't not think about the CP3 bows to the pandemic, or like what was it, PG3? It was a Reddit post where I can't say, but it was the CP. Not gonna say bows to Paul George, and it's like when Paul George crossed him the fuck up in the bubble, and he's literally like folded like a fucking chair.
Oh,
But the nickname for him is insane.
Yeah. The the Chris Paul hits a big 3 to cut the lead to 40.
Dude, I think of that all the time.
That's a great one.
Dude, I use that meme all the time.
He gave us a lot of
I
fucking
do
great
also
memes.
remember Chris Paul getting absolutely cooked by Steph Curry baseline. The double behind the
God.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
was mad. I was like, oh, my God, dude.
The fake laugh was